Macomb County Executive Mark Hackel, for the first time you're here on Mackinac Island for this policy conference, and we've been listening to you talking about the collaboration between the different counties. How is Macomb County working with the rest of the counties and the rest of the parts of the state of Michigan in order to bring the state to a better level?
I think the most important thing is talking about what the mayor of the city of Detroit was talking about earlier on. It's this issue about trust. I've been fortunate. I've been forging relationships with the various, county and city leaders to kind of get an understanding of what do we need to do and how do we fix it. It's not about partisanism. It's not about Democrats. It's not about Republicans. I'm starting to realize, you know what, I don't really care about their political affiliations. It's about who has an interest in adding value to this, recreation of this area, the Southeast Michigan. And how do we add value to our discussions to try to figure out how do we solve the problem. The governor, he talks about this relentless positive action. I think it's so critical. I think we all need to take note of that. And why I say that is because he didn't use the word attitude. Relentless positive action. Every action we take as community leaders and working and engaging with one another has to be about a relentless pursuit of a positive nature. How do we bring about that change within our culture? We need to start talking even as citizens within our communities about the positive aspects of what's going on. Certainly there's issues, certainly there's problems, but you know what? We can't continue to perpetuate that. I'm fortunate the community leaders that I've been working with are willing to break down those barriers and try to figure out how do we solve these problems as a region and how do we come together as a state so that people are proud once again to live in the city of Detroit, live in the region, Southeast Michigan, and to live in the state of Michigan. So that's the kind of the message I'm getting out of this and the relationship I've been building kind of as a regional partner.
You've mentioned that Macomb County works a lot on community development and that probably you need to work with the city of Detroit in order to take that example. Tell us more about it.
The community development piece, everybody talks about economic development, but people don't move into an area because of a particular corporation. They move into it because of community. People like a sense of community. People like to live there. Macomb County had the greatest growth potential, had the greatest growth over that last census data information that came out. 53,000 people moved to Macomb County. The next largest growth was about 20,000 people, and it wasn't a county that was interconnected here. Oakland County only had 8,000 people in growth. Wayne County lost, Detroit lost, the state of Michigan lost. Macomb County had 53,000 people moved to Macomb County. That's absolutely incredible. The question is why? We didn't have a major corporation come into Macomb County for economic development. It had to be about a sense of community. People felt like, you know what, they made a conscious decision to move to Macomb County. They felt comfortable about it. They wanted to make Macomb their home for a reason. We're attempting to use some demographers right now to give us some understanding as to where they came from and why they came there. Macomb County is open to all cultures, all cities, and I think people recognize that. That's why they decided to live in Macomb County. 53,000 people, 14 people a day for the last 10 years. That is absolutely astounding, specifically when we've seen such a decrease in population. So for us, we realized we're going to start moving forward with our planning department to no longer just call it planning economic development. It's going to be community economic development. So we understand there's two issues here that we're going to try to increase the interest in and getting people to realize we want you to make Macomb your home, whether it's for business and or for family.
What are the assets that Macomb County has and can build on in order to make it more attractive to the people outside? Wayne County is working in their metropolis, which is, of course, going to affect the whole state. For Macomb County, what is your asset?
Well, we know we have a skilled workforce, and the labor groups that train their own and have been trained and educated, they're continuously training, even with the IBEW, those organizations are training the electrical engineers. There's a tremendous amount of skilled labor workforce here in Southeast Michigan, and in particular Macomb County. But beyond that, we talk about real assets when you look at physically, you're talking about the land, the opportunities, not just with the property, but the actual water resource that we have. Lake St. Clair, the busiest waterway in the entire country during the summer months. Nowhere else in the entire country do they have much boating activity going on than they do in Lake St. Clair. Our resource of the canoeing opportunities and kayaking and recreational aspects on the Clinton River, tremendous potential. What we have also is this defense corps, the defense industry. It's the defense capital of the Midwest already. We want to grow that, make it a defense capital of the world. And it goes beyond just defense. It's about auto and other, new technologies that are coming into play where we're doing all the research and design. We're going to be taking an opportunity to take a look at the entire county. This is what I'm going to be doing over the next 6 months, getting a feel for what we really are all about. What is Macomb County? How do we fit in the region? And we're going to start doing a marketing campaign and promoting it along with this Pure Michigan theme so that we hope that other counties will take note of that and do the same thing so we can sell ourselves as a region and as a state. But Macomb County wants to take the lead on that.